As America's first black president prepares to leave office, these protesters want to keep civil rights in the spotlight. Even after 8 years of Obama, there's still plenty of work to do.
Unfortunately, when they elected Obama president, black people mistakenly thought that meant that this country was more tolerant of different races. But we saw over the past 8 years that it just made some people that were probably inherently racist upset, and all those people came bubbling to the top. So there's a lot of tension in this country right now.
Back in 2008, many hoped that Obama's election was a sign that America was putting its charged racial past of slavery and segregation behind it. But the president himself now acknowledges that this was unrealistic.
After my election, there was talk of a post-racial America. And such a vision, however well-intended, was never realistic. Race remains a potent and often divisive force in our society.
That boy leg look broke.
The death of Freddie Gray in police custody, the shooting of Michael Brown by a policeman in Ferguson, Eric Garner choked to death by police in New York. The deaths of these unarmed black men at the hands of police sparked protests and the Black Lives Matter movement. They became emblematic of race relations under Obama for many. Even for his supporters, there was frustration.
That ticks me off a little bit. In the year 2016, I've got to be in Washington, D.C., in front of the White House with our first black president, with my child protesting something that I thought was done.
At first, Obama rarely talked about race. But with the issue in the headlines, he gradually found his voice, acknowledging real grievances in black communities. One of his most emotional speeches followed a mass shooting by a white supremacist at a black church in South Carolina.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
For civil rights campaigner Jesse Jackson, expecting Obama's presidency to bring an end to racism was always unrealistic, and division will continue to plague U.S. society.
We're trying to become post-racist, not post-racial. We are a multiracial, multicultural society, so post-racist is the objective. But there are racists who benefit from racism. They benefit from walls. When walls up, they can maneuver people behind the wall. Behind the wall, when walls separate us, is ignorance and fear and hatred and violence.
Donald Trump was elected by more than half of white voters, but just 8% of African Americans, pointing to a country still very much divided by race.